lines. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we are starting off the high altitude robotics, going for the mid cube, and they get it. Now going over the speed bump and getting positioned for the midfield, exiting community. 25.56 gets the balance. 58.42, Royal Robotics also with the balance. Team 34, the Rockets, taking liftoff here outside of community, going for the cubes in the midfield, going for that one closest to their charge station, and about to pick it up and move it to possibly a mid or a high. 25.56, that's a high cone already placed for our radioactive roaches. 92.80, looks like they're going over that speed bump, stays in, high altitude is going for the high altitude, and they're going for the high cone now. 25.56, radioactive roaches. They have a cone, and they're looking for the high. About to see some links completed over there for the Blue Alliance. Over here on the red, 74.30, watching out and trying to keep those robots off of the midfield. And it looks like instead they're going for a shoot, and they get the cube done. 92.80, high altitude, making it past the midfield and going over to the substation now to pick up another cone. It's in sideways, 25.56, in the midfield now, looking for another cone. Radioactive roaches sure are making this field radioactive with that speed. 92.80, high altitude robotics, all the way from Mexico, looking at another mid cone and possibly going to complete our first link of the match. And that's our first link of the match over there for the Blue Alliance on the mid. Radioactive roaches getting started, and it looks like they're going to move that cube up to the high, and that's going to be our first high link of the match. 58.42, Royal Robotics working on it, and it looks like they just narrowly missed that high cone. 58.42, now making their way back over to the other substation. Team 34, the Rockets, about to take liftoff in the substation. It looks like the arm may just be getting caught on the screen there, and they're going to bring that cube off. Radioactive roaches working in the midfield to get that mid cube. That's 35 seconds left. Radioactive roaches deploy that intake, and they're going to use their attachment to move it up that cube up to the mid and get as many of those mid and high points as possible. Not really going for the lows. 74.30, stranded in the midfield. Team 34, the Rockets, working on another cube. 58.42, Royal Robotics, trying to get as many of those low nodes as possible before this match concludes. 10 seconds left on the clock. Can we see two double parts? And we have one from the Blue Alliance, and we have one from the red, with 2 seconds left on the clock.
(81-58). In addition to those 2 ranking points for winning, each alliance also earning 1 additional ranking point for their spectacular endgame.